Hello, my name is Sid Domkoski, and today I will be sharing with you my analysis of the Be Like Mike campaign. An article written by Sam Carr states that in the 70s we were exposed to 500 to 1,600 ads per day. Today that number has grown from 6,000 to 10,000 ads per day. This goes to show that when a commercial stands out, it's something special. Arguably one of the best sports commercials of all time, the Be Like Mike campaign. The Be Like Mike campaign is a perfect form of persuasion. I will be analyzing this campaign through a history of the commercial, what elements of advertising it contains, and its following of the advertisement process, and finally the ethics. Michael Jordan became Quaker Oats' sole beverage endorser when he signed a $13.5 million contract. In 1991, Gatorade released the Be Like Mike campaign. After an initial concept was scrapped, the new commercial was created through the creative visions of Bernie Pitzel. This ad consisted of Michael Jordan playing basketball in the NBA, along with still shots of him playing basketball and him playing with a diverse group of kids at the park. This commercial was supposed to be set to the tune of I Wanna Be Like You from the 1976 Disney film The Jungle Book. But Disney had a very hefty fee, so Pitzel himself wrote a new song, Be Like Mike. Although this was just one commercial, there was another one in the original campaign was only one commercial. There were revivals like the 1998 All-Star Game and one created in 2020 that included other NBA players such as Zion Williamson. Now that we know a brief history of the commercial and its contents, what elements of advertising does this advertisement contain? Our course textbook, Persuasion in Your Life, states the three elements of advertising which follow Aristotle's three persuasive proofs: logos, ethos, and pathos. The three elements are emotion, logic, and credibility. We will first be looking at emotion, or pathos. The entire premise of the commercial is an emotional appeal. To want to be like someone is admiration. Of the three elements of advertising, logic is the least used. If Michael Jordan is to drink Gatorade, and one wants to be like Mike, then logically I need to drink Gatorade. Even though this is an appeal to logic, I believe this falls under the third element of advertising, credibility, also known as ethos. Although not a scientist, Michael Jordan is still considered one of the best athletes of all time. And if a sports star such as him endorses Gatorade, then you can trust it as well. Now let us look at the advertisement process. There are 5 steps to this process, which are identification, legitimacy, participation, preparation, penetration, and distribution. In the identification stage, advertisers are still trying to get the public's attention. This is at the beginning of the campaign. And they will use different strategies such as logos and slogans, etc., to try to get their advertisement into people's heads. The Be Like Mike song did just that. The second stage, legitimacy, was achieved through the celebrity endorsement. Participation is as easy as buying a Gatorade. The best part of this, penetration, is the strongest section of this ad. Everybody heard or saw this ad, and people still talk about it today. Unfortunately, this is where the ad ends, this is where the positives end, as the ad turned out to be more of a work of art than something that related to sales. When looking at the Be Like Mike campaign's ethics, I believe this commercial did a good job. In the capitalist society we live in today, persuasion is needed to sell products, and this was done tastefully. Torre of MNBC said that a bunch of white kids looking up or wanting to be like Mike was a watershed moment at the time. This shows that this commercial also pushed racial boundaries. In conclusion, advertisements are everywhere. And for one to stick out, they must follow they must have good elements of advertising in them. And hopefully that will help them buy the product. The Be Like Mike campaign was a tasteful example of just that. Although the campaign did not, even though the campaign did not lead to sales, it will still go down as one of the best sports commercials of all time. Thank you for listening.